everybody, and welcome back to another one of my videos. We're down at the allotment again. We've just come down here quickly, although we got yellow and red amber for a storm what's coming, something wind, I can't remember. My cameraman must probably know more than me, but it started from yesterday. It's not as strong, but the wind is picking up. It was raining when we got here, and I was thinking whether to turn back or not, but I said I'll just wait and see what happens. So what I've done, I've just got my koi. I just took some out, I'll show you in a minute, and I just put another block in. That's gonna take a while to break down, because the warmer the water is, the quicker it breaks down. So this is going to take quite a while. So just put that in there and leave that in there. Right, and I'm going back in my polytunnel now. So I'm going to be most of the time. I've put some koi in this bed. I'm going to give that a good mix in. Because the coil's been left out, it's rotted down a bit more, because it's after time it just rots down. So trying to go down as deep as I can to make sure that the soil is all loose down the bottom as well. As you can see, it's crumbly soil, it's not hard soil. So I'm just mixing this in, and then I'll be back with you in a minute and show you what I'm going to be doing. Right everybody, so I've got this bed prepared, and as you can see I've put some trenches in. Gonna just sprinkle some bloodfish and bone. I should have dug most of this in really, but doesn't matter too much. And then I'm going to put then I've got my garlics here. That doesn't need any, but my carrots, putting some a bit more on there. Water that in afterwards when I finish over there. Right, so that's bloodfish and bones. I'll be back with you in a minute. Right everybody, so we've got the bloodfish and bone on, and there's seeds what you can start in this month, so that's what I'm going to be doing. So what I've got a few. I'll go through them one at a time to make it more easier. So the first one what I've got is some New Zealand spinach. So I don't know if these can be started now, but they're part of the Brassica family, so they might be all right in here. If they come through, once they come through and the weather warms up, then I'll transplant them into a bed out there. But I'm just going to be using this bed to start some of my seedlings, and then I've got, so my cameraman can come in a bit more. These are what, oh, I just dropped one down there. I don't want it growing out of the ground. It most probably will. These are what the New Zealand spinach seeds are like. You can see they're quite big. So I'm just going to put You don't need a lot of these unless you've got the space for them. I haven't got the space for them, so I'm only going to put a small row of about 5 or about 10 plants or so. So I'm just putting the seeds in, spacing them out. And then I'll keep some just in case they don't grow, then at least I know I've got some for later on. So that's the New Zealand spinach, which is a small, it grows more like a bush, but the leaves are quite small and tender. A really nice spinach to grow. Right, so that's that. Right, so just folding that up. Right, the next one I've got here is a giant cabbage, which is a big white globe cabbage. I've been trying to get these seeds for ages, and managed to get hold of them from someone. So I'm gonna plant some, not all of them, just to see how they grow, and then I'll take it from there. So I'm gonna put some of these in, a row of these, and then I'll be back with you in a minute. Right, everyone. The next thing what I've got is some spinach perpetual. Gonna put some of that, a row of that in, and see how that grows. If it grows early or not. Most of your Brassica family you should be able to put in, but I'll see how it goes. So just going to put a row in. See if it comes through or not. Then I'll be back with you in a minute with the next one. Right, everybody, the next one is another spinach, which is an Americana, this one is called. So I'm going to put a row of that in, and I'll be back with you in a minute when I've got this one in. Right, everyone, the next cabbage what I'm going to put in is a Golden Acre Primo 2 and Greyhound. So I'm going to, not putting in a lot of these, I'm just going to do half a row and half a row and half a row. It's more the white ones I wanted to grow, so that's why I've got more of those in a row. So I'm going to do this. If you're liking our videos, please remember to like, share and subscribe. Tell a friend to tell another friend. If you want to leave a comment, you can leave a comment in this comment section. We do get back to you on them. We try and answer everyone. If there's anything what you want to ask us or anything, we try and answer. Don't think I'm an expert gardener. I'm just started gardening, so I'm still learning as I go along. Right, so I'm going to put half a row of this in. Remember, if these come through, if a lot come through, I can always transplant them outside, or I've got allotment holders all around, always give away plants and all that, so I can always give away stuff. So this is a greyhound, so I'm going to put this in and then I'll be back with you in a minute and I'll show you what else I'm putting in now. Right everybody, so I've got in the cabbages and now I'm going to put in some lettuce, which I've got, don't know if my cameraman can come in a bit more. I've got a Lolo Rosso, which is one of my favourites, lettuce, headed mix, I've got iceberg, I've got webs, and I've got a cos and a little gem. So I'm going to put in a few rows of these, then I'll be back with you in a minute. Right everyone, so the next thing what I'm going to be planting is some chard, which is a white silver. I thought I had some rainbow chard and that, and the Ford hooks and that, but maybe I didn't order it, so I'm just going to plant some of these ones and see what happens. That's all you can do, just plant things, and if they grow, they grow. If they don't, then at least you know you've got your bed ready to try again. It's all just trial and error really. I know everybody would be saying, what about broad beans and that? We don't really eat a lot of beans or anything like that, so that's why I'm not putting them in, and all those I just get as plug plants anyway. So put in a little bit more. Like I say, if everything comes up and that, and I haven't got enough space, can always give things away. Nothing goes to waste. There's enough allotment holders here that I can always give things to, and they're always giving me things, so you know it's just a give and take. Right, so I've got in everything that I wanted to get in. Then I'm going to cover that over in a minute. I'll just be back with you in a minute. Right everybody, so I've got my wheelbarrow and I've got a big tub here. There's only one, I've got to do another one, but I haven't got enough. I have to get some more compost. That's the last bag what I got. And in here I've got which is a grow straw, which is fed for 4 months they said. And then I've got some sharp sand, so I'm going to mix this in as best as I can. And then I'll be back with you in a minute. Right everybody, so I've got that almost mixed into where I want it. And now I'm going to put it in my container. And this is going in a polytunnel as well. Maybe later on I'll put it outside, or if I've got space I'll leave it in a polytunnel, because these are some carrot seeds what someone gave me as well, along with the cabbages. So if you want to know how to plant carrots in containers so that you don't get them all grown out the sides and double stem and everything, you mixed in some sharp sand with it. So I'm going to do this and I'll be back with you in a minute. Right everybody, so I've got my compost and sharp sand in this. I filled it up to where I want it. It might sink down a bit more later on, but it doesn't matter too much. And in this tub, I don't know how high this is, but I know it's a 50 centimetre, but it's, I'm not sure if it's a 40 litre or 50 litre pot. What I'm going to put in there, I've got going to do another one later on as well, and put up that end somewhere, but I'm leaving this, gonna leave this one here because it's, and these are giant red carrots. These are what they're like used for exhibitions and that, so they're a long thick, meant to be a long thick carrot, so I've got to spread these out as best as I can. And somebody's saying it's a bit early to plant carrots. I've seen people planting their carrots out. This is a polytunnel, so it should be alright in here. So just rest this here for a minute. So I'm going to put these in here as best as I can, and I'll be back with you in a minute. Right everybody, so I've got my carrots in. I'm going to cover those in a minute, but I'm just going to cover these lightly, not too heavy. Just make sure that the seeds and everything, each trench is just filled lightly. Don't need to fill them in deep or anything, because I'm going to so I'm going to do this and then I'll be back with you in a minute. Right everybody, so these are the seeds what I've planted, which is along the Brassica line and the carrots. When I go home, I'm going to have a look and see if I can get beetroots in now, because I know beetroots go on for a while, so I'm going to see if I can get those in. So all I've got left to do now is just give these water, and then I've watered in my carrots up here already, and I put a little bit of water in these garlics, and I've got a couple of onions in there just to see as well what they grow like. As you can see, these ones are growing faster in here. I've still got something coming in and digging up this bed, so next time I'll come I'm going to take out these trays and fork that over. I think when you plant things now, I've managed to find some covering for these. I know this ain't ideal, this one, because they can still get in between, yeah, but you just got to use what you can. I could put some of the white netting on there, but just gonna leave it for now. If I see anything start digging it up, then I'll cover it over with some netting. So I'm just gonna give these a good water, which is like my carrots. Get those going. So then I'm going to give these ones a good watering as well. So that's our season off. Then when I go home now, I'll see what else, look and see what else. I know you can plant some beans early. I think it's mostly probably just broad beans, but I'll have a look and see what else you can plant. So hoping you're liking our videos. Please remember to like, share, subscribe. Tell a friend to tell another friend. If you want to leave a comment, you can leave a comment in the comment section. We will get back to you on them. I know a lot of you saying that, yeah, it's early to plant out things, but if you don't try, you don't know the inside, so they're not going to take all the frost and everything like out there. So making sure I give these a good watering. So all I can say now is thanks for watching, and I'll see you all on the next one. You take care until then.